I fucking hate that. I'm going to go in there, and if you say that to me, I'm going to snag you.
I legitimately, since like you did fucking, it's like you did not. It's like yes, I did. I'm judging you for that. She's like,
I'm looking at the disappointment.
The next one was 21 Jump Street. And then I put with the group closing like, you came to the wrong neighborhood.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Alright, I'll be back. Jesus, it looks like a fucking bomb went off. Jesus. Seems like a bomb went off.
You should go home then.
No, Adrian needs to talk to me.
Hello, Eva.
Hi.
You missed the fucking fireworks.
You can hear a slight hum in your ear, Eva, from her psionics still going off.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
That Adrian needs to talk to you.
Yep, I mean, we've been tried twice now, and then we got attacked.
Oh. I am so sorry.
Oh, hey, is
Herald
this
was
third
here.
time's the charm now?
Third time's the charm, I guess.
The Herald was
Let's,
here.
you know
so.
what? We're going
I'm sorry,
someplace where we
Wa-
can talk privately.
Do you
He
want me
was
to come
watching during the
along?
attack.
Yeah, I was. I had to. I don't explicitly care.
Okay.
I had to throw a wave creature or two that crawled out of a sewer back into the sewer while I was doing
No,
it.
There's been dimensional creatures
Alright.
recently. I don't fucking know what the fuck's
We're
going on.
taking...
Really? The meteor?
Yeah, they when they were all falling on us when we were out there and everything, did you not see the news, the headliner about
I
the
did.
purple creatures that were all around that were on that JWA site that was closed off? And we didn't get to clean all of them up this time, or at least they didn't all die when we were done with them or whatever. The rules must have changed slightly.
I guess then. The rules have changed, aren't they always?
And also, I have an idea that this wave was a little bit more on the artificial side because I think Bartholomew was the one who actually called this one.
I get a feeling that maybe something else was.
Okay. Oh, they're gone.
Yippee-ki-yay! Holy fuck. Well,
Yeah, that fucking happened.
I know, I was wanting to be Eva because I wanted to check up on everyone because Eva would have just noticed,
yeah, no,
hey, there's
Cynthia
something
heard you.
else. Yeah, you're getting
Cynthia
healed.
heard
You're
you.
getting healed.
Yeah, I know.
We're not going to a different dimension off chance,
this is
are we?
Neighbor Watch member Myra.
No, we're going straight to Japan. We're going
Please
into a
let all the other freelancers know
Let's go.
we're fighting
Oh, I
in
like
the
the
area in
map.
the
I love his map.
downtown area neighboring Shivering Star that free potions and free food is available for those who take part in the fight.
We're going to my place.
also my house.
But I know. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's
we,
just
we
funny.
use this for this. Yeah, we use this for the my house too.
Right
Which is
now
exactly
it's
where we're at.
right now it's spring, so it's not looking like this.
Well, yeah, because it's perma winter here.
Perma winter. Eva can dictate that one, because that's her mountain. The dictation of the spirits. Sierra, why do you think I have fun going on Wednesdays and Fridays? Because things like this happen.
Believe me, I wish I could have used my full combat kit, but I can't because it's so
Yeah.
fucking heavy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to turn the music off, go for it. We are not going in the house. So if you're ready, I'll give a brief explanation as to what the fuck happened.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm ready.
We're in Japan.
So, the way that this is gonna work, Cynthia will basically take you to Japan.
What about
Or rather, to a location in Japan. It is basically you will see it as a cluster of 5 mountains. She would lead you through basically a special pathway. Going up the mountain, you will see that it is constantly snowing. It is constantly like blizzard, almost to the point. Eventually, you would come up. You would see an open clearing, and you would see a house, and it's basically how this is gonna go. And she'll basically say that this is Yukamura Mountain, or rather Yukamura Mountains, because it is a cluster of 5, but this is the main Yukamura Mountain. And she says that no one can get here by any means, and she does mean that quite literally, and it is exactly the same. No person can get here without permission, no one can teleport in, none of that. So, perfectly. It is a quote-unquote absolutely no intruders space.
Okay.
Alright, so, if you're ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I got a thing for this. Hold on. Cards up when your screen is normal.
Noted. Alright.
Oh, it reminds me of home.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah, no kidding.
My home's on a mountain too. It's just right now it's spring. It's not winter right now.
Oh, it's always snowing here, so that's why I quite like it.
It's nice.
I'm not gonna bother going into the house. I don't need to bother any of my family here, so.
That's fine. I'll enjoy the breeze for now until I have to go back and start getting used to the sweltering. Spring around. Sucks.
I'm guessing winter's your favorite
One of the few
season.
places I can think of off the top of my head that is perfectly. No one can get in. None of that stuff. This is the place that I call home. It is also where I am the protector of. So I quite literally protect this place. Right.
If you don't mind me, I'm gonna just lay here because fuck of me.
I'm not that into
I'll go over here then. At least I don't have to sit too far away. Alright. So. Where were we?
Gonna start talking about everything and then the iron grip. I was gonna send you on a hunt.
Pretty much. Alright. So. I'm following your lead at this point. You're the one who wants to ask me things, so by all means, go for it.
Right. I'm fairly up to date with things that are going on. I'm aware of some things though, like Maxine pulled me aside today and said that the Herald apparently tried to yank power from her or something like that temporarily. I don't really know what that was all about, but Maxine also, I don't really... There is an energy that is from my home in some capacity as well, and I think Maxine abused it quite heavily, and so I don't exactly trust her word with some of that type of stuff, so I'm not sure how really I want to take that all. So if you know something about that, then go for it, but...
I do. From what she told me, it is... There was an attack at Orlando Saka after I had left for the night. basically had returned home. From what she messaged me the fall afterwards, as you said, the Herald attacked and attempted, or actually succeeded, in pulling a modicum, I would say, of primordial energy out of her. Specifically primordial wind. She has a sliver of it. It's a permanent remnant from when she inadvertently took it from me. From what it sounded like, and from what the message was that she sent to me, the Herald told her that he needed it. Something along the lines of for saving Opal or something like that. I'm not entirely sure whether or not he's even telling the truth at that point, but that's what she told me. Which has me worried, because if he's trying to grab people who have primordial energy, he could be trying to force something out of her. More so, he's gathering it to put into her, not to put into other things. But I'm not entirely sure. He has created these abomination of harpies, bastardized versions of ones Opal and I and Maxine have faced and fought. Harpies that shouldn't exist anymore. But they attacked. Orlando saw twice now with them. So that has me concerned.
So, I've been running this idea in my head for a while now. According to sources from what I've been able to find, and some other things, and some other people who've told me so, there's a race of monsters, they're called Philolials. I have one. And they were genetic, or they were engineered. They're engineered monsters. And I have an inkling of an idea that someone at some point, likely a legendary hero in some capacity, probably made them. I don't know what degree or anything like that, but this doesn't seem to be unusual. In fact, I'm pretty sure that that's what the Dark Response is too. It's something that we've dealt with a considerable amount. There are these large creatures that are they don't seem like they should exist, as they are like the prime top apex predators. They're almost stronger than dragons, I would say, in some capacity, especially with the fact that they're able to drain magic the way they do. They feel like weapons.
They're experimental weapons.
I'm pretty sure that this is par for the course. Now, my concern though is primordial energy. Everest and I were looking into this a few months ago, and it wasn't, well, even a little bit longer than that. We've encountered some energy that we pretty much, the way that our weapons work effectively is that if you're not aware, is that we absorb materials into our shields to give, or into our weapons to get different effects, different forms and different powers.
That's the one I don't like.
Things. Yeah.
I see.
In any case, so we're always looking for rare materials in some capacity, something that is different, and we came across a substance from a JWA mission that we were on at one point, that I believe, then I don't know exactly what the true name of it is, but the shield that I acquired of it is called a Dynamis shield. And
I see.
From what it sounds like, that it is a energy that is almost like that is bolstered off of emotion, from what I can tell, or is emotion.
Yeah.
From I had a talk with another person about some of this stuff. The thing is about what our shields are connected to, they seem to be polarized, and there's a running theory that we're connected to something or another. I don't know what it is. Everest seems like she's connected to a phoenix. I don't know what I'm connected to. It's something with gravity magic, that's all I know. I think you saw me using it earlier. As far as I'm aware, I've been looking up on primordial creatures because that's what we were kind of like thrown as a lead on this, and there isn't anything that uses gravity magic from what I'm aware of. So maybe it's something different. And Quinn, some type of water abilities. They were thinking something tied to a Leviathan creature.
Right. I think I can answer at least some of that for you.
Right.
Although...
Effectively, though, is to finish the thought up. My concern is that this all came up, and as this all came up, not even a few months later, there's talk of it again. With you being involved, and now the Herald is actively searching for the stuff. This feels like it's too much of a coincidence to not be one.
So, in terms of some of the notes that you've made here, I can at least answer some of it. Some of it I know because I've interacted with people who deal with this particular topics, I guess is the best way of saying it. My advice to you, seek out someone who is from a world called Aetheris. There are a few people that I know of I could put you in contact with. A couple of them frequent the airship of the Azure Wings, if you're familiar with that place.
I've heard of it.
Right. Some of them live there, and some of them frequent it quite often. So if you want to potentially get a little bit more information on that, I would recommend going there. Now, in terms of primordial energy and what your connections potentially could be, yes, Everest is connected to Phoenix. How I know this, I'm not entirely certain. It just is there. It might be remnant knowledge that is left over from the entity that was once Garuda that is now residing inside of me. I also know the names of several other icons. That includes... To give a proper, more full title to what I have. I'm known as also the Tempest, on account of my aeromancer abilities. Very powerful aeromancer abilities. But not only that, the dominant of Garuda.
He is the shield hero. Adrian is the shield hero. We actually have specifically isekai stuff.
We have the ability to become Garuda.
You're right. I heard a lot of this from Everest, or the stuff that Everest had mentioned, and stuff that we kind of all talked about a lot of the details on this already, just so I could get a general idea of what's going on. So I'm familiar with that. I'm curious though, what's your connection to Opal?
Very close friends. Met her on several occasions, primarily at the Grip and then towards the Azure Wings. Just started hanging out more and more. Became good friends. Enjoyed spending time, just hanging out, having fun, going to, just doing what friends would normally do. Eventually, that bond grew, and she gifted me a feather, a symbol of her trust and friendship. That is how I knew that something was wrong when that feather decided to wilt in my hand. I tried reaching out, as I normally could have through her. My normal wind magic did nothing. It used to be able to. That was a big red flag for me right there. Then I tried pushing primordial wind through it. And I managed to get a connection. A very, very, very tiny one. What occurred can only be described as echolocation. But instead of echolocation, it is like me reading the wind. For example, the wind that is blowing around us right now. I can feel it. I can understand what it's flowing through. I can see, to a degree, what it is flowing through. I can hear, smell, all of that. I can tell, I can hear the rustling of the wind going through the trees. how the snow falls, the sense that is carried upon the wind. All of that and more I can understand and interpret, much like a bat would through echolocation sound. So when I did that with the feather, I got pieces of information back. Not a whole lot because of how tiny that connection was. But what I could tell you is that I heard the sound of chains. I heard whimpering. I smelled blood. I felt and saw outlines of a room, stone. It almost felt like a cathedral in a sense, the way that how it was laid out and designed. I didn't get a full encompassing view, but it was enough to get a picture of it at least.
Thank you, Kirby.
That much I figured I found out on the first try. I did it a second try a few days later. Except this time around, I wasn't inside the room. I was outside of it. I picked up ice-cold winds, much like the winds here, which denotes, to me, high altitude or cold snow blizzards, that type of winds. But I also heard something else. It sounded like the crunching of snow. That sound that makes when you walk on fresh snow, that crunching sound. That was all I got that time. Anything more, there was nothing else. I haven't tried since then. And then, after informing Eva, she told me not to. Just to be on the safer side of things.
I have a pretty good idea. I've been having one of my party members scry on Bartholomew, one of the Herald's lackeys, for a while now. I'm sure you're aware of who he is. The scumbag,
Yes.
but he's dead.
I got a very unpleasant video sent to my phone.
Yeah, us too. Bartholomew would end up going to a place that seemed too good to be true at first, but after we examined it from a while and noted his behaviors and trying to determine where he actually was, pull up the info real quick. Written down. So the location that I believe where the Herald's base of operations are is a place called the Black Throws. Effectively, it is a 1,000-mile wide kilometer and or 1,000-mile wide area of dead magic.
Yes.
There is no nature there. Everything is dried up. It's like as if someone stamped out an area with their thumb and just killed everything there.
The Mana Dead Zone, but yes.
We think that it's there, considering that Bartholomew went there a few times. And the problem is that it is too far north. There's an area past there where it could be potentially, but this is far north, more north than, like, I think there's a country called Isendel. It's farther north than that. There's a large tundra that separates it between a large mountainous area, and that's where the throws start.
From what I was able to gather, let me ask you this. Were you informed of what happened the prior Wednesday?
You'll have to elaborate. I know some details. I'm not aware of all of it, though.
Given your status in this, I believe it might have been passed on to you. A certain spirit came back.
The fan spirit, yeah, I am aware.
Very well. I spoke with them, alongside with Patty at great length. From it, we learned a few things. One, fan spirit knows the location roughly. Would take time, but they could lead us back. Two, she told me that the area is, as we've stated, it's a mana dead zone. But it's not a naturally occurring one. Something is draining the land.
And the spirit said that.
Correct. She took me over to a tree and pointed at its roots. When I said it was something that was absorbing it, she said yes.
That's...
So something, like an object or a device, is draining the land up there. And if that magic is being stored, well, if we can find the device, sabotage it, and maybe destroy that storage tank, well, you just let all of that mana go back into that region.
It would also probably be
too pleasant, but
it would probably be catastrophic at best. All that magic being let. If it's a 1,000-mile area location, and apparently the throws have been around for, at least from records can tell, for hundreds of years. So maybe it's some kind of device, or
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe it's something else. I don't.
Almost
What could create something like that? It would have to be enormous, or so.
I just had a thought. A giant mana crystal absorbing all the mana in that area.
That's what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But there's no record of that, though.
No.
Just because
As
there's
far
no
as I can
record doesn't
tell.
mean it doesn't exist.
I guess.
And that's the thing. Something like that would be kept off the record. Could be an old place of science. It could be a place of magic. It could have been an old kingdom somewhere up there, and maybe the Herald found it and started repurposing it. Maybe they found this device, this crystal, and started using it in different ways, and thus maybe, you know, expediting this drain or restarting it, perhaps. Who knows?
And if they're able to tap the magic, and actually, if the magic is able to be used and to be used, then it's a perfect base. You can decide to do what you want to do it. Because, like, if the zone doesn't work, why do it there? You're not the Herald has a legendary weapon. We don't know which one. We've been told that it's the hammer, but I doubt that strongly. I don't know. There are two types of magic that we can do. Our magic with mana, like Dwight Aura, or there is another type which uses SP, which are called soul points. The problem is that they still create a magical effect. Airstrike shield that uses SP. The thing is that most of the time, magical areas should still be able to use SP, because we're not casting it with magic. It's creating a magical effect, but it's cast with soul points.
Which means you'd be on a limited timer.
Pretty much. The problem is that the moment that we go into that zone, my camp is nearby it. I've already moved my camp, and I've been doing some testing, seeing on what works. SP skills don't work. They're prohibited. I move into the area, and it gets grayed out on my HUD, which means I can't cast it. So
those that have it are going to be at more risk going in there if they do.
Which means you're reliant on mana abilities, which means you're on a limited finite
mana
source.
too, though. Unfortunately, you can't cast it. It doesn't work. It just like even with incantations, enchanted items, if they don't have proper protection, will slowly become disenchanted.
That's
Uh,
very concerning.
All the more
Other
reason why
things like
something
that.
is draining it.
right.
And
So
it
if
have to
there
be
is some,
big
if the fan spirit said so, and if it's something so extreme to drain a 1,000-mile expanse for hundreds of years, it has to be old and probably big, which could help identify. We
Out
have
of
a few
curiosity.
different leads. The fan spirit can take us roughly there. We have two other ones as well, though.
I can
Firstly,
also track her.
that was going to be my second one. You and we have a potential third option as well. We have a tracker. Now, I don't know if it has any magical components to it yet. We're gonna have to figure that out. But it was built to track down vassal weapons. We believe that the Herald has at least two. So, effectively, the idea is that you and the fan spirit take a group of us into the throes, and we have to basically journey on foot, because that's about as best as we can do. Maybe Folia could take us, or we could rent chocobos, but even then, at a point, they're going to starve. And so will Folia. She eats too much food. I don't know how much I can feed her properly.
Depends too if the creatures are reliant on mana to even survive. That's
Right.
the other thing, because whoever
I
is
know
going,
Folia isn't, luckily.
whoever would be going on this, they cannot be reliant on mana to survive. Otherwise, it would just kill them straight out. I'm actually curious, though, in your testings there in that zone. I know that your abilities and such, even your magical-based abilities, are tied and kind of on a different scale slash branch, as it were, of magic. Have you taken someone there who isn't tied to you or to the others and have them cast magic?
I haven't. But as far as I'm aware, the weave there is dead. I don't know if it will change. I mean, there's always a bunch of different ways, as well as like, we haven't determined if chi works or ki.
Ki is not magic. It
Right.
is basically the ability of one's soul. So therefore, it would work there. If it is an anti-magic zone, or an anti-mana zone, ki doesn't require mana.
Right. The problem is, though, and this is where this becomes tricky, and which is why I've been spending so long testing it. All intents and purposes, if that were true, SP should work. It just creates the effect.
Unless, because it is technically tied and it is still a magical ability, it's still being blocked. Which means that whoever made this maybe could have fine-tuned it to specifically stop you.
It's possible.
But that does raise the interesting question. That's what I'm wondering, is if other people who are not tied to you can simply just do a simple spell like this.
Something to test, I guess.
It would be worthwhile to test, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to come out here and talk about it. I won't have my camp fully ready for a week or two at minimum, as we're still trying to get things set up, and I'm trying to get the teleporter to work. It's been buggy, because I have to use, I rented out one of the technologically based ones, and I'm not very good with that.
That's fair.
You and me both. Don't worry. Tech's not my
The
thing.
only other thing the main thing that I am concerned about, given some additional information from Ludric, the Herald is looking and researching into primordial energy. That in of itself is a concerning problem. The fact that the Herald directly targeted Maxine on Wednesday is also very much a problem. Or sorry, Wednesday. If he's targeting people who have primordial, and as of right now, as far as I'm aware, I only know of 3 people who technically have it. At least the ones that are directly connected to me in some manner. Maxine.
Are there any
is
others
one.
like you? Any other dominants that you're aware of?
I am aware of only one, and I will not say their name, nor will I tell you where they are.
That's
I do
fine.
not wish to get them involved in this, but I do know of them.
Okay.
They are not from... They are from a completely different world. A world of
They
which...
probably shouldn't be an issue then, hopefully. If they don't frequent the areas that the Herald goes to, or if they are not from this world, then hopefully it's fine. Hopefully.
Indeed. Mine, in particular, is not something that I was born with. It was something that was, in a sense, gifted. I am also aware of at least one potential dominant, and I'm hoping that the other one doesn't come to pass, but given information, I think my hopes are for naught. And that's what scares me the most. The other person, as of right now that I know of, is Maxine. Because apparently, according to her, the Herald spoke to her and said that she was a dormant dominant.
What?
Mm-hmm. He noted that there was something else inside of her. Something that was not my primordial wind. He didn't elaborate. However, because I can sense magic, when I felt Maxine's magic, it's dark. Primordial dark.
This is all new to me. I don't think I've ever heard of this before.
Yes, I only found out on Thursday. And that's information that definitely needs to be kept quiet, obviously, but the Herald is aware of her. The other person is, of course, Opal. And this is the one that I'm sorely hoping she actually isn't, but I have a sinking suspicion she is. Opal, after her recent transformation and her growth, when I met up with her shortly afterwards, after she had grown, in addition to the normal elements that she had, I noticed something that she had in addition. Something that was rather difficult to detect unless you know what you're looking for. That is primordial wind. The only reason I know that she got it is because of my close proximity to her. So in a way,
it's not
she
from
is
you?
No, it is, in a sense. She did technically get it from me. But we only simply thought it was the same as Maxine's portion of it, a tiny piece of it. But from what I'm hearing, it's more than that. And that's what worries me. Because if she actually is a dominant, and it is feasibly possible, she was there with me, then that's a problem. A very big problem. Because if she unlocks that capability, or it is forced upon her, which is what I'm more inclined to believe that the Herald is trying to do, is to force this transformation upon her, that is a very, very dangerous entity to go against. And it is something that, if it happens, I am asking that you let me handle it. And I know for a fact that as soon as I reveal myself, if he doesn't know already, and he probably has inklings, but he doesn't have confirmation, I'm doing my damnedest to make sure he doesn't get it. As soon as I reveal myself, I am going to have a massive target on my back. Because right now, as far as we are aware, he wants primordial energy. Something along the lines of, from what I was told from Maxine, he wants this apparently gift to be shared with everyone. Which doesn't make sense to me, because primordial magic is a very dangerous type of magic. It is pure, it is raw, it is the literal basis of every element type. Every other type, if you cast wind like this, This is just a fragment of what primordial even is. Primordial would be roughly maybe 10, 20, maybe even stronger than this.
Mm.
And anyone who utilizes primordial, it's usually at a massive detriment to them. It is damaging to an individual.
I figured. When they
It is
brought up that you were
incredibly
the
dangerous.
dominant of Garuda, I mentioned that this sounds like something that you would die early from.
Yes, you could. My body has adapted to it. If you were to look at me, and if your senses were very highly attuned, my wind and primordial magic, my natural affinity, and this other affinity, because they are separate, they have melded seamlessly together inside of my body. There is no deviation, there is no conflict. It is a perfect, flawless whole. I know there are those who can utilize primordial magic to a degree, but only in small amounts, because otherwise it would damage them. It is more than likely that if a dominant awakens, they too will have a very seamless whole. And that's not something that you can force upon others. You cannot force someone to become a dominant. You cannot force someone to be able to take primordial. You can make someone use it, but you cannot have them have it. And if that's what he's trying to do, more than likely to me, he's trying to turn people into dominance, which doesn't work, at least to my knowledge. Or he's trying to empower them with primordial and just basically use them as cannon fodder. Because I know that those harpies that have been attacking Orlando Saka have primordial wind within them, but it's also been combined with Opal's essence as well, because I can detect that on them.
He's trying to use Opal's essence as a stabilizer. I don't know.
I don't know.
The Herald
Regardless,
is
it's
all
not
about... What we know about him is he sees this world as at least the material plane, as it's gotta go. He's trying to actively destroy it with the waves of calamity, an effect that happens. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
To a degree.
Effectively, these are large-scale attacks that happen within an area, and they progressively get worse and worse from what we're aware of. And it doesn't just happen. It didn't just happen in this dimension. It's happened in multiple others. I've talked to a few people who have encountered them elsewhere.
That's one of the things that just doesn't make sense to me. If he's... Because I've been told that he believes that if this particular world or plane is destroyed, then it stops it everywhere else. Which doesn't really make sense to me, because then at the same time, he would have to kill himself, because otherwise, well, that doesn't work in the end. But if that's the case, because he is the Herald, why doesn't he just off himself? It's more than likely
Maybe
to
he
me
wants to
that
get the
when
job done right.
Maybe, or he's
Whatever.
just believing that he's doing right, but he clearly isn't. He's just an unwitting pawn.
The false goal.
I don't know what he's about. The only thing I know is the little bit that I have determined, and that he's able to use people like Bartholomew to reach the goal, whatever goal he's trying to get. He's always been one step ahead of us. Every single time, and I don't know what he's doing and trying to figure it out, but we can only get so much information from some people. At one point he approached Everest. Yeah, at one point he approached Everest and tried to kill her, gave her the option of swift death. I believe there's two different types of weapons. There's the cardinal weapons, like what I have, and then vassal weapons, which is like what the fan spirit is from. The vassal heroes, if the cardinal heroes do not do our job that we're supposed to, which is to defeat the waves, the vassal heroes are supposed to unite together and kill us all, so that new cardinal heroes can be summoned. I'm pretty sure what he's been trying to do, or at least tried to do in the beginning, was to try to convince the vassal heroes to do that. I don't know
That's why Clay literally
what exactly happened,
is talking.
but there's another fan hero, I guess you could say, a Philolial named Fatalia. I believe she is of equal power to, I don't know, she's like a natural disaster waiting to happen sometimes. But she is
a force of nature, basically.
entertaining. Yeah, she's entertaining the fact. Philolials are usually the size of, I guess, chocobos, if you're familiar with them. They're horse-sized, usually. My Philolial, Thalia, is a queen, and that's a whole nother bag I don't want to get into right now, but she's a bit bigger.
No, you're fine.
Fatalia is exactly the same as Thalia, but Fatalia is like triple the size of that house over there.
Oh.
Yeah. In her true form.
Huh.
In her normal form,
God.
she's about this big. Or her human form. But she's like, she has like an aura about her that I can't really explain. It's just raw power. But regardless, she one-shot a dark response in front of us a while ago. And she pulled me aside and basically said the same thing I said to you. She's also a vassal hero. She mentioned that if the cardinal heroes don't work together, and if that I can't work together with them, then she'll have no choice but to kill us. And we proved ourselves for the most part because Thalia was able to pass her trial. But this entire thing with Thalia, or with Fatalia and the Herald, both coming from different worlds to fight here, it gives me a really bad feeling about everything that can happen or could happen. And the talk of that the power should exist for everyone, that everyone should have primordial energy, makes me concerned, especially if I was a maniac trying to kill a bunch of people, why not give them big weapons to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly what he's wanting to do.
It's a disaster waiting to happen.
It's a apocalypse waiting to happen. That's what he's trying to cause.
Exactly.
That's what he wants. I mean, that's what the waves are.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that there's...
Oh, go ahead.
We've been hit by this thing, and it seems to be all connected together, and I don't understand why. I'm missing some piece. I don't know what it is, but there is a choice that I've heard the Herald mention to the vassal heroes, and that Fatalia mentioned to us, the cardinal heroes, that there will be a choice at some point where the legendary heroes of it, all of us, the vassal and the cardinal heroes, will have to all decide whether to save humanity or save the world, and I don't know what that means. I don't get it.
But
It doesn't make sense to
you'd
me.
have to make a choice.
Right, but
And something has
the
to be
choice,
sacrificed.
right? Something does, but what is it? What is the choice? What does it have to do with it? And then there's all this maddening stuff about. There's a lot of other small details too that are crazy about the whole primordial thing. There's a lot to get into, but it is stronger than the rest of the weapons. In my dynamite shield, it can be leveled up far past the rest of them. I got it up to plus 21. That's a lot of nonsense to you, but to me, basically, it means that it goes above and beyond the rest of my other shields that stop at 10. And I don't get why. And none of my affinities are gravity magic. I don't have that, but for some reason, they
Yes, I saw you manifest that.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's tied to, but it's listed as gravity magic, and so is my limit break.
Yeah, and you.
Yes, I've seen
everyone has
Everest utilize hers. In fact, I fought her in my actual form. It was quite entertaining.
it. This looks like the arm of a creature.
Yeah,
More
no,
than
I mean, it's
likely
made out of
is.
rock, but I don't know
No.
what else it is. It's also not particularly useful for anything except for blocking. If I actually punch something, I don't do damage. That's because of the shield. I don't. If I were to punch you in the face right now, you wouldn't even get bruised. It would hurt, but it wouldn't hurt.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's
The thing of it is, though,
so
is
many
that
missing
he's
pieces that I
harvesting
can't.
it primordial.
Right. There's just got to be something connected with that, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm missing something. And I wish my contact from another world was still here, who also had the waves, because I would love to ask right now, but I haven't seen her in a year.
My thought is also, he's experimenting on other magic. I get a feeling that that's what he's wanting to do. He's looking into other sources besides the waves, besides the vassal and cardinal weapons. He's wanting
Well, if
to
I threw
reach
5
me.
waves at a group of people and they, beat them back every single time, and hell, last time they dropped meteors on the planet, that should have destroyed the world in some capacity. I would be kind of looking for another option too, because
Look for
5
something
times the
else to
charm
throw
doesn't
them
really
off.
work for smart people.
Mm-hmm. Throw
And
them
he's
off
smart.
with something new.
And he's clever. Yeah, something like that. This has got to be something. There's also... This goes very deep, and I could sit here all night raving like a madman about it. But the important stuff is that I'm thinking what we're going to do is set up a communications for... Ludric and I talked about it at one point, and I believe that there's a point where this is going to get much bigger than just the waves. It'll be worse. There's going to be something that happens. I mean, you're being dragged into it in some capacity. So it's very likely that we'll be setting up some kind of communications or something for people to join so that we can stay informed and so that we can share the information better.
Especially with the now dimensional creatures still attacking places like Orlando Saka. And it seems like Kalefall as well.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk to you about right now that I can think of.
Unless you want to ask anything more about myself in general.
I
I can't think of anything that would be...
Speaking on primordial magic, there was one thing at least I had discovered on one of our little expeditions out into a mountainous area. We had gone out for a quest to try and wake up a dragon that had apparently been in hibernation. No one knew what was causing it, and at the end of it, we found out something of a construct using what I believe primordial ice. Yeah.
Ice?
Yeah. Because it was calling out to me. It was a feeling. It wasn't something I could explain. I was almost walking towards it if I wasn't trying to stop myself from it. I destroyed the cavern though, so I don't know if it's still there, or if there's any left from it.
Yes, and I'm actually quite interested in trying to see if we can re-find it.
I don't know if I have too much interest in primordial beings too much. I did some research on them, but to me it sounds like, well, they sound like gods, and that's definitely above my pay grade.
So, at least I could tell you this. In one particular, in several worlds and cultures, depending on where you ask, they actually are revered as such. They are revered as deities. I mean, they are exceedingly powerful.
Right,
Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. you have other questions you want to ask of me, by all means. If you want to know what I can do, anything else that might be of use to you, by all means.
I suppose for now, our general idea right now is that we are going to continue testing and preparing as best we can. Once the fan spirit has rested long enough is probably when we're going to go.
Very well.
And I don't know what's all going to happen. I assume you haven't spoken to Cassandra?
No.
Okay. She's Opal's party member, leader, a spear hero. She's kind of... We've had a mixed past, I guess you could say. But she cares about her party members, obviously. I would suggest talking to her. She might be able to... you would probably be with her party, if anything. All of them are very... Auden, Coda, Torgan, and they're all trying to get Opal back, and I know Cassandra is kind of bedridden at the moment. So at minimum, maybe if you're not going to talk to Cassandra, talk to Auden. That way you can kind of figure out where you would probably fit. But I'm fine with you coming along. I would recommend talking to Auden though, at minimum, to do things and to get things set up if you can.
Did you say Auron, as in the red tiefling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know of him. I haven't seen his ass in a long ass time. I've met him before.
Yeah.
Charming fellow.
He's got quite the way of words.
Yeah, he does.
He is now the. If you said a long time ago, then maybe you didn't know, but he is now the book hero.
Did not know that. Okay.
He's one of the vassal weapon wielders, and he's kind of pseudo second in command of the spear party.
I would just simply need a way of getting in touch with them. Then that is the main thing.
I'll set up the communications. Do you have a cell phone?
Yes.
You have the bump thing?
Yep. Click it.
Okay, I got your contact info. I'll send you a message here sooner than later, to figure something out.
Before you go, would you like me to at least show you? So you know what you're looking at.
Show me?
Yes.
I would be careful. Fighting her and trying to restrain her was not an easy task.
I didn't have any explanation to do so.
I
Or
did.
reason to be doing so.
I caught the tail end of things going off. It wasn't nice. It was very, very dangerous.
At least I can at least show you why I'm called the dominant of wind.
Yeah.
Is Garud, or rather, I am Garud.
I am still sorry for icing your wings before.
To be fair, I don't blame you at all.
Yeah.
You did what you needed to do.
Still not something I wanted to do.
So, at least you're
I think
not so
it's-
surprised when this happens.
I think I've seen Opal take a form that looked something like this at one point, though I can't remember when. Or maybe I was imagining it.
That would be news to me. I've never seen her do such.
It's been a long time, I think. It's, the talons that,
Maxine uses? Yes.
yeah.
Maxine inadvertently took a small sliver of my magic. In doing so, she obtained a small portion of my primordial wind.
Hence why she has that ability. It's also why it's so ethereal and not solid, is because it's just a fragment.
Right. Okay.
As well as also something to note, at least for you, when we saw... I was there the day that Maxine got attacked. It said, thanks for some of your essence, and then it left. And it didn't have a soul with what we saw. I don't know what it was. It looked like the Herald, but it was armored. Similar.
Armored, right. This is the second time I've... It's... I don't imagine the Herald would go and do his dirty work by himself. He's never done that, ever. Which is why, when Maxine assured me that it was the Herald, it doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Me and Ludric said constructs. We said constructs.
Unless he is desperate enough to harvest this primordial magic himself, he's resorting to doing it personally to make sure there's no fuck-ups. Who knows?
I guess. It's possible. Again, I'm very skeptical when it comes to all of this because I just don't know what it could be, and I try to stay as open-minded to all the possibilities as possible. That way it doesn't blindside me.
That's good.
No, I understand completely.
To be honest.
In short, I guess the only other thing that I can think of is a selfish request, but I'll get to that in a moment. Whenever we get to the place, we're gonna try to use you to double check the fans. We will continue on doing our best. When we get close enough is when we'll use the item to hopefully find the projectile vassal weapon that one of my companions and is connected to as well. He's been getting a lot of dreams about it.
He's been telling me.
It seems like it's chosen him in some way, which I guess works.
Yeah, it's what he's been kind of wanting or calling.
Right. And on top of that as well, if the fan spirit was able to get back, it means that the Herald also has the fan too. So we have that
from
minimum.
what she said, yes, she's still being held there.
Okay. Then at minimum, there is the fan, the projectile, the greatsword likely still, considering it faded the same way that Fee's fan did, and then the staff probably.
Maybe. We never saw where it went.
Opal.
I assume, considering that there was a kid that was around a while ago, one of my party members knew him, his name was Elwin, and he was staying with Everest for some time, and inexplicably at one point his cabin that he was staying in on Everest property exploded. There was never a body found.
No body, no soul. Because we had went there afterwards. And that... I don't understand why. Yes, because that's the thing. What I am usually sees that. Not seeing one is the dangerous part.
There's a lot of information we don't know, and there's other things too that I'm concerned about, but they're hardly an idea. For my selfish request, and I understand if you don't want to, about the material absorbing. If at some point you have a desire to give a feather out or two from your iconic form, I guess, I would not say no to absorbing one of your feathers. It shouldn't give me any of the power or anything like that, or the shield even necessarily. When it comes to absorbing things, the shield metabolizes it and turns it into something that, the rarer the item, the stronger the shield that I obtain, usually, unless it isn't. And
that is something
you saw,
we can discuss afterwards.
Yeah, you saw it was particularly pink for some reason, but I do have a companion that uses Folia. She uses wind abilities, and if I can figure out a way to bolster those wind abilities to make my team work better, then I'll jump
That'd
for
help.
it.
Yeah.
Understandable.
No, I understand completely. And that's something we can discuss at a later time.
Aside from that, I believe that's everything, and it's definitely getting late, and I should probably get back to my camp as best as I can, as soon as I can.
I need to get back as well, so... Aside from that, I have been made aware of one additional thing. An individual, I believe the name is Kayla? Correct me if I'm wrong on that one.
Kaylin, yeah.
Oh, Kaylin, thank you.
Kaylin.
The mirror individual.
Yeah.
I
Pain
have
in
been
the
made
ass.
aware of it.
I'll simply say this, there is an easy way of determining it if it's me or not. Ask her.
Yeah.
She will know immediately.
I see
And to note,
something
I'm
not
not
most
bringing
do.
that. Yeah. And to note, I'm not bringing that.
Along when we go up.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
not risking that. I'm not
Yeah.
risking that particular thing.
I'm not bringing something
I would
with me
hope
if I
I haven't-
go.
I haven't had a time to check, because I've never had the opportunity of doing so yet, but, if there's a mirror, I should be able to identify it with my status magic. I should be able to see who it is or what it is. I haven't tried yet, but hopefully it's something like that. There isn't a lot of things that can spoof status magic. The few people that I have has been a very short list. The Herald and Fatalia.
Well, there's also an easy way of determining a copy, especially if it's a mirror. There's a very easy way. And it's not even just your magic.
It's just a simple trait.
Would you like to explain that one, Eva, or do you want to keep that one quiet for now?
That is entirely up to you. That is not
I
on
don't
me
mind
to
either way.
say. Basically
You're
put...
the one who can do it.
Well, yeah, but I don't like to always talk about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Seeing
That's why I
souls
asked
is
you,
my
'cause I didn't
game,
wanna
kind
hug
of,
you.
Adrian. I see them. It's naturally what I have to do. I'm the guide of them. I kind of have to work with them. She has more than one. And it's from something she has with her.
Yes. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
As
The
far
mirror
as...
shouldn't have souls at all.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
A lot of the construct things don't have souls. Like all the dimensional enemies don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm
That makes
saying.
sense.
You ever saw me?
Somewhere, and you think it's off, if you don't see... One, if you don't see a soul, it's probably definitely not me. If you don't see two, it's very much not me. And I should tell you to be... But I'm also going to tell you, be very careful because, well... As she can attest... I like making people underestimate me.
So,
But let's hope it never comes to that.
You know what mine's dangerous, apparently.
Oh, I am aware.
Ow. Ah!
stop doing that.
It's still cracked. I'm sorry.
I'm aware. Anyways,
Uh,
that being said,
Can you take us back, I guess? Or me back,
Yep.
I guess?
Certainly. That's easy enough. This place holds a lot of protections.
and I can adjust it easily.
Well, kind of.
I was also gonna say, Adrian, the comment about gods earlier, I went, that is just a title. That is absolutely just a title. I do not count a lot of things as gods because they are not.
Best way if you
Things that
wanted
are
to
unexplainable and things that I don't really want to brush shoulders with are gods. I don't really care too much on the title. It doesn't really explicitly matter to me either, but usually if I can't explain it, or if
I call it
there's
the
something
unknown.
weird about it,
The unknown is a little
If
better.
anything, the form that you saw me take, if it makes it easier for you, just call it an icon. 'Cause that's what it
It's fine.
technically is.
I just say it's you.
Anyways, we'll just go down the path.
okay. Good talking.
Indeed. you fucking die!
Oh!
Adrian's dead. Time to kill the other three.
Alright, I'll get it.
I said I wasn't gonna do it, but
No,
So close because
No, not
I
Curses!
noticed what was happening. I thought fucking.
No, don't touch this girl with that.
I grabbed you two because we used this map as Ever and Eva's house too. So I thought,
Yeah, I know.
So I literally read,
know.
I read it completely backwards, and I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? And then you started talking about like taking them here. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so,
I'm here now.
So for both of your information, at the very least, the path down seems really quick, oddly quick. Like it takes like maybe like 5 minutes.
Ooh, spooky
max.
magic. Spooky magic.
Yes, no, it's spooky magic. And basically she'd escort you back to a transport place.
We
and
love
you can
teleporting.
Go from there from where you need to go.
Sweet. Okay, sounds good.
We love going.
I do gotta say, half the stuff that you said that the Hyrulean told you, Maxine, I did not say at all.
We love
Let me do
this.
this.
We love that.
So I do know that because of it's her personal story stuff. That's part of hers.
I think
So
it's
I am
void
aware of
stuff,
that.
isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It is not void related in the
This bitch.
slightest.
Not telling you about the void.
But yeah, so not that. So
Wife's about to get angry.
Yeah, no, Cynthia, I know what it is out of character. I know what it is out of character. So.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I did not expect to go fucking combat again when I came into Orlando Soccer. I was just like,
I'm not sorry.
I was like, what am I walking
Look, I wanted
into?
to
It's
use my
dark and
full-
raining.
I wanted to use my full kit. I can't use my full kit. I can't use my magic.
Bitch.
I'm sad.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
I was like, alright, I
Gun.
wanna see what everyone
Why
else
are
is.
you
I
not
heard
firing?
everyone's in the city. Make it to the city. It's raining and it's dark. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, so
No.
the entire time, by the way, so just
Kashik,
for your turn, because I know that you were watching as the Herald at some point, you would not have seen it. She was fully primed, which you would not have detected anything out of the ordinary out of her, but she had it illusioned away. She was appearing normal, but you would not have seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just waiting to see if Gerudo was gonna get popped. Was the only thing.
She was so close.
She was struggling. She was struggling.
9 times out of 10, I was the one dropping on you.
Yeah, it was fucking
I
funny.
love it.
I'm just like, I can't use my fucking abilities. I want to use my abilities. Let me use my abilities.
You
can't.
you talking about that of like wanting to go full Garuda? I'm just like, fuck. Do I go into the armor? But I'm just like, the armor's not up to date. It doesn't actually have anything on it that's actually good. Because I just wanted to be bootleg Bahamut just to fucking make it worse on Cynthia.
Actually, also now Adrian got a little knowledge on this. Of like, that's something really important.
Thanks.
No! You bitch! No! That's her! Pops the fucking crystal, throws it. No!
So done.
She's gone.
It's a little neat thing, but so for obviously for Titan you do damage and whatnot. For Adrian he doesn't do damage, so if you see when I
Yeah, I knew that his was Titan. I was just like, I see the fist. I was just like, I know what this is Titan.
Zero.
Yeah.
I rated the 16-0 like the effect. That's what the 0.
No,
So
you should make
cool.
it so it's like it's auto attack from 14 damage numbers, so it's like anywhere between like 1 and 30, and you just like it so it's just random numbers every time, so it only just does like teeny tiny plink damage.
Alright, honey. If I go on this, I'm going to get a lot of ammo from Kane. I'm getting ammo from Kane.
So I just did 0.
I was like, eh.
Yeah.
The zero
I was
maxing.
so sad. It's just like I want to use my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a time during that,
Alright.
out of characterly, I had for the first bit, it was just when it was just a Kashyyyk, it was just like, yeah, okay, you know, they're just doing stuff or whatever. During the second half, when things got real bad, that's when the Herald noticed. He was like, I'm gonna go. What's going on over here, guys?
What's going on over here? What are you doing
What are you doing down there?
What is going on?
Yeah, when it became fucking Smash Bros, and it's like everything is here. I'm just like, dog, what?
God,
I'm like, dog, what is half the shit I'm fighting?
I'm limited to 2 swords and my my fucking wind warp. I am so fucking crippled right now. I can't do shit.
Very, yeah.
I just need to wait.
I know I was there as a different character at the time.
Also, I think
when
Lexa
you were fighting
said
Lexa. Did you see Lexa's
because I can get this back.
break,
I can get this body back.
Oh yeah.
I made that.
Yeah. No, I saw. So yeah, because you were there as your Final Fantasy 7 boy or whatever that was.
Yeah, it was Percy.
Yeah, because you asked me afterwards, it's like, so are you actually like using materia ships? And it's like, nope.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, nope. I am Garuda. I am Garuda.
Oh,
That's weird. Okay.
that's me.
Oh my God, Nines is in my chat. She's like, I gotta go back and look and see what you've done with Hearn.
Yeah, you do.
Hee
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tee-hee.
No, Nines and I are plotting. Nines and I are cooking.
Oh my God.
I'm very aware.
Fuck
I'm
you,
aware.
Adrian.
What the whoa. Well, that's fucked up. We're all friends here.
I decided for
Sin is still hiding it. He still doesn't know any of them, right, Daedra?
I know. I'm so glad.
We're doing like a thing with that obviously. So you know, Phoenix did the stuff from 16. For me, I did Titans. I'm very happy with how it came out.
Oh yeah, I saw that and it looked so fucking good. Also, hi Braggy. I mean, not Braggy. I mean, what Braggy? I'm sorry, what?
I'm bragging. I'm bragging.
Is this the same fucking? Is
You know what's also
Todd uses for his Eden Lost Boy?
You know what's also fucking funny too?
That setup.
Everest doing Phoenix, it just makes more sense of who the fuck she's connected.
That makes sense. Todd in CA. Todd frequently brings up that his character's a lot like he uses a lot of stuff for like Bahamut and stuff. So yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. The disintegration.
In this house.
Fucking get out of here, Mr. Discount Bahamut. You armored bitch.
I'm getting Terra Flare, fuck you. And
Fuck you! No! Don't do that to me!
Limit break?
No.
I'm
not gonna hit you with it.
Hasn't
God, you
been
don't.
added yet, which is stuff coming
Before I drop Mega Flare on people.
I will fucking kill you.
For at least your notes, like, if people with Mana Sense can't, it has to be very highly attuned. Like,
Look on, I can make it worse.
To recognize it, but maybe not identify.
Summons Dalamud.
No!
Because like, you obviously detect her.
I'll scream. I'm literally just.
Quite a few elements of magic inside of her. Right
don't summon Dalamud.
It wouldn't make sense. It literally wouldn't make sense.
I know
for
it
him
wouldn't,
to.
but I fucking would shake you and go.
Then it's very prominent.
Do not give me my 14 raid that I don't need.
Plus, fucking Bahamut in 14 doesn't do anything with Bahamut. That's fucking dick bitch. Fucking I forget his name because I skipped all the cutscenes in Coils.
I know you did.
Has weird ass true sight, which is kind of annoying. To figure stuff out in details for. Yeah. That's why I will just sit and watch people as the Herald because I don't need to do much more.
So I have to tell you something for what.
This guy fucking metagaming over here.
No. The Herald.
I'm filing a complaint in a ban towards the Herald who's metagaming his shit. That's just how this is how we win.
Whoa, wait, okay.
We ban him.
We ban the Herald from doing things. I then have to tell you what you see from Eva. So you see True Sight. You see this?
Oh yeah.
This is all dark. This is not bright. Not at all. And then also, you see a soul tether, but then if you try to look past that soul tether, something else stares back at you and goes, "Don't you look at that."
By the way, so
Izanami's a scary bitch.
For you?
Oh, sorry.
Once they
Oh, it's not gonna show well. Never mind.
Oh, it's darker.
It's darker in here.
Hold on. Let me just.
This is a Unity fog.
Yeah.
Fog.
Hold on. Let's do this.
Give me my Garuda fight! Give Eva more memories. Give Eva more memories.
Get in here, get in here, get in here.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it, let me fight Bahamut. Let me steal him.
No! Isn't a summon, thankfully. We're not having Dalamud summoned. Please. Christ on a cracker, Dalamud being summoned.
Okay, come over here. I'll show you what this does.
Dude.
The sun is a deadly laser.
The sun is a deadly laser, Hearn. Yeah.
Look, hon, all I gotta do is fight Bahamut, and then steal his energy.
No fucking no! I'm about to scream at you. You Ockmorn me, I'll kill you. I will.
Ockmorn was one of the things I was thinking of throwing on there, yeah.
I hate you.
It would never hit you! Unless you're an idiot.
Which, I believe, hun, you need to fix this one.
I do.
Yeah. So this is just, the ground is just a representation of just the ambient wind and primordial wind, like, just kind of just showing up. And specifically for this, no one can do anything with this, period. You cannot harness it, you cannot collect it, you cannot do anything with this.
Alright, because the primal.
Alright, the wings are going down.
The
wings are going down!
Meant to be aesthetic. Anyways, and then there's this. You are now
Windy.
in the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Windy!
Now I'm getting 14 flashbacks. Anyway.
I'm getting 14.
Chin wormhole.
Yeah, it's a reference to the 14 one.
I'm getting flashbacks to 14 and I hate it here.
Look,
I love it here.
Look, Garuda's the worst of the horses to farm because you can't fucking.
You
just can't fucking blitz her.
remember that we were doing it quite a
You
while.
can kill her in less than 7 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Deer was able to do it. He was able to completely phase skip her a few
God,
times.
thanks for giving me Wave Spark doing the ones. That one night I went down, I'm like, I'm getting this double.
That's what he did.
Just two different characters.
And then it is Ruin Fort, immediately dead.
This is what we had to fight.
Trail for that. He could just do it with Endwalker Summoner, funny enough.
Bitch! Kill him. Kill this man.
The fastest Deer did get was 7 seconds.
Yeah, it
when
was.
when we were fucking
Kill
farming.
this man. He deserves death.
No. The actual worst one to farm is fucking Bismarck. You have to sit there and fucking wait.
What the hell?
It's the thingy.
Oh, okay.
Press the attack, press the attack. I'm killing him, I'm killing him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna show you everything
No.
on this girl, but...
I'm dead now.
Deserved.
Look, hun, you say all these things about what not to do Bahamut was on fucking Lupus armor. It's all there. You are screwed. You make it sound like I'm fighting you with it.
I'm scared you will. Because a sudden combat.
Name any situation where I would fight you with Lupus armor as any of your characters.
All of a sudden he goes feral.
That wouldn't be Lupus armor then. If Sin loses himself, he wouldn't go into Lupus armor. He would just go Shadow.
Oh, that's true.
She and I have been plotting.
That is true. And
Sin losing his sanity is literally just pure darkness at that point.
No.
Really different story.
Why? Why would you abuse you? Ah!
The arena stuff, if that's what you mean, nice.
Alright. I'll vanish now. Farewell. Good yap.
Bye-bye.
You guys. Good yap. Good yap.
Bye.
I'm eating a Bahamut.
Kill him.
No one can stop me.
Kill him. I should go end my stream, shouldn't I?
Yeah, go do that. Cause I'm a fucking bounce
I'm gonna
over
end
to
my stream, hold on.
the others.
I'm heading out. Good shit.
Bye, Zier. Holy
Good
shit,
night.
we got shit we were going for.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be
Look.
so fucking sore going into CA tomorrow.
Well, I will
And then it's
be
gonna get
part
worse.
of the comms at this point, so I guess not the official comms.
It's mainly you'll mainly be
And
for
the
the worst
psychoms, yeah.
first ones to call on it's not wave related because the Heroes comms are technically for the waves specifically.
No, that makes sense. Unless she gets like asked to be like, "Hey, do you want to
Wait, there's a
actually
secondary
do
set
that?"
of
And
comms?
it's like, it's being created.
It's being created.
okay.
Yeah, they're gonna create.
I'm just
me
like, how the fuck don't I
specifically.
have that yet?
It's because of me specifically.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how the fuck do I not have that yet, considering how much starts I'm doing?
Yeah, no, they're gonna
that's the
make
thing, it's like,
they're gonna make a separate comms for the reason
they're
of
making
the
one, that
when
makes
it
more
went
sense.
away from the waves.
I
There's
love
needing
wing
people.
hugs. It's just.
I do too.
So I have a personal one, and then I can, and then this is one for holding someone else.
The big
We
one.
need to give
Yeah.
Edward that. We need to absolutely give Edward that.
Lexus thinking of changing his wings out, so probably.
Hell yeah! I want to see him just
Anyways,
go full wings.
I'm heading out. Good night.
Good
I will
night.
see you all
Good
later.
night.
Good
You'll probably-
sleep tonight.
Nice sweetheart.
Good night, Anna.
I just get to eventually be Dragon. I just get to be
Durgan.
Durgan with this. Yeah, cause General Gistiver, this is another body that's made of body parts of other dragons.
Durgan.
What they are at what Everest is a crystal dragon. She literally freed all the souls from crystal dragon's hearts she found, and this is the body made of them. So there's going to be side effects to this of, oh wait, that could, me and Lexa could cook of, there could be, she could have wind and water abilities. I'm going, that's actually scary, because that's what she technically took from them. Wind and water.
Hey, you're streaming, right?
Yeah, I was gonna end my stream right now.
Damn. Okay.
I'll go
Once you're done, let
end
me
it.
know.
Yeah.
I want to show you all something I made today.
Right, I'll end right now.
Also, I'm so sorry. The
Yes,
one time
this
I was
is
you
the
didn't walk
outfit.
in as white.
You're fine. I was like, white was last time, and getting into her mindset is weird. And I was like, I just came from playing lists, and I really enjoy playing lists, so I'll just play lists for a bit.
Yeah, that was my.
Mm,
That's my thing of like, Sin's just been in this weird spot for me to play, but fucking. Lexa was wanting one of her characters to get roped into something, so I said, yeah, I'll just make myself play him. And then we walked up on people getting jumped, and it's like, well, guess I'm fighting now.
Yeah.
Fair. I can't do that because my combat is over the limits.
Also, honey, it was good for Cinder to say, hey, yo, what up, Shadow Boy? For once, Cinder got to say hi, as well as I was gonna say hi. You got to say hi to Rosa and Cinder today. It was great. Alright, I'm gonna go raid Joe. I will see you all later. See
So I
you!
just gave
I'm
Lexa
sending them
something
off!
to do with Rosa for the Meridia light
Oh, hell
that she
yeah.
took from Aura.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a source of light that was intended to be a weapon, and a being of pure light is currently holding it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much all he said.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I'm gonna send you guys off to fucking Joe. I'll see you all tomorrow for CA. Hype, 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 hype. Let's go. Bye-bye.